Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Wellstein. There's a website for them, usgamesinc.com, excuse me. There's the information if you want to freeze frame and look at it. Supportive Oracle cards, spellcasting Oracle cards. I love this deck. By Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. They have a website too, shewhoisart.com. I believe it's .com, right? Yeah. There's more websites there, so freeze frame there if you want to search that out. Feel free. Enjoy as you want. Or as you wish, or however that goes. What do we have for Taurus? Oh, I like that. Is that your card? No, it's not your card, but that's a very compatible card for you. It's the Hermit, which is very compatible. There's another card that's like... No, I like this. I'm getting kind of excited all of a sudden. I'm not even a Taurus, but I'm getting kind of excited. You'd think this was happening to me. Yeah. Ooh. What do you got going on here? What's going on here for you, Taurus? I think you're going to end up really making a point to somebody. You are, like, communication is very strong. Somebody else has the Hierophant card. I think because you're making an effect. Somebody else is hearing you. You're putting out the information. You know, some people you just don't match with. I don't know how to say this. Like, it doesn't make anybody bad. It doesn't make anybody good either, by the way. But some people we just don't match with for whatever reason, and we just can't. They just don't get the message we're telling them. It's almost like you're speaking completely different languages. But whatever's going on here, you're making your point. And I feel like you've hit the button. You've made a point to somebody about if that's the outcome you want, this is how you need to do it. If you're going to be all random, pandem, fly by the seat of your pants, I don't know what's going to happen. Good luck. That's not how I work. But if you do this the way I'm telling you to do it, and you stick to this plan I'm giving you, or I'm including you in, depends on what you're doing here, that goal will be yours. But this is how I work. If you want to work with me on this, and go with me, and stick with me, and align yourself with me, and do it the way I'm telling you to do it, you can have that goal. I don't see any reason why you can't. But if you're all random, I don't know. Listen, some people that works for it, not me. That's not how I work. So you're making your point. You are really making your point. The energy coming in, at first, I'm not really sure I believe I make my point. Because I think somebody's kind of going your way on this. And at first, ironically, even though they're going your way, I'm not sold on this. Like, how long are they going to go my way on this? And how far do I get before they kind of like go their random ways? So I'm kind of like trying to look at this in the sense of like, all right, I don't know if they're gonna make it the whole way, but I'm gonna try to plan this through, kind of like make the best of what they're doing while they're here. And if they kind of like ditch out at some point, I'll just take what was garnered and keep moving best I can and just try to make the best of it. I'm not completely sold on this moment is what I'm getting. But this is compatible. This person does have the ability to stick with you. The thing is with the Devil card coming in, it has a little bit of a different flavor for y'all. Sometimes the Devil talks about Capricorn. Very compatible for Taurus. These are compatible energies. Sometimes the reason people refer to this card as the Devil card is because it's stubborn, and it's kind of like you stick to what you said you stick to. They do have the ability to do that. What really seems to hold this person in line is the goal. They want that goal. Be aware of that. Because I feel like you can sweeten the pot and kind of like, yeah, if we're going to make this really simple, say we were going to make $100. That's probably small. $1,000. We're going to make 1,000, 10,000, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes sense to you. We're going to make $10,000 if you do this. Then they want that goal. And you're kind of like, well, it looks like the way we're going, we're kind of ahead of schedule. We're going to end up making like 12,000. That type of thing. They're very attached to the goal. As long as you know what this is about, you can work with it. I feel like you're fine. You just got to see it. They're very attached to the goal. The goal. And if you can sweeten it, it ties them tighter. It's more likely going to go in your favor. But if that goal seems to be diminished, kind of like, oh, well, this isn't going as well as planned. Instead of 10,000, we might make 8,000 on this. I don't really like that either, but at least we're making something off it. Not really, I wouldn't say it was acceptable, but like, because if it starts diminishing, you might see like some wavering. I don't see that being a problem here, by the way. But like, if they get the impression, yeah, that's what we want to talk about. If they get the impression like, oh wait, I was supposed to get 10, but it looks like I might get 8 now. Do I really want to hold to this? I don't know. Then you might have some shaky moments. I do see this person though. They seem to be linking up. They've got a lot of Earth cards, compatible cards going on here. The Hierophant, that is literally the Taurus card. And then the Eight of Swords. Okay, so not only the way they're looking at it, the energy I'm getting anyway, I know it's a general read, but what I'm getting from this, they got two things. If they stick with you, yeah, they will get that outcome. But they're also getting, I feel like this energy of like, if they cheat the situation, if they cheat the system, you're going to know and you're not going to put up with it. So they're going to get like, okay, you're supposed to do your fair share. If this other person doesn't do their fair share, yeah, you were supposed to get 10,000, but you only did 8,000 worth of work, so you're only getting 8,000. You're not getting that extra 2 that you cheated on. You don't get the cheat out money. No. If you did it the right way, you get the full 10. You didn't. So you get 8 for what you did. Because you cheated, you get 8. Like, they seem to look at you that way. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do, but that's what they're looking at it. Like, no, if you don't do it right, and if you cheat, then that's going against you, and you're not getting the full outcome everybody else is. Only the people who did it correctly, the way they were supposed to, get the fair outcome. And if other people had to make up for your shortcoming, you're getting less and they're getting the extra because they deserve it, because they did the extra to make up for your shortcoming that you cheated on. That's how they're looking at you. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that's the impression they got. Let them keep that impression, I would say, because it keeps them more online. This is also not a permanent connection. I feel like that's very important for some of you, because I don't know. Because I feel like you're having that inkling in the beginning, like, I don't know how long this is going to last. And that should be, I feel like that's on point. Especially it's coming in with the cups, which is emotions, which is sometimes psychic energy, kind of like, I don't know if this is going to make the long haul. And it'll make it to the goal that they want. Realize what the goal is that they want. Oh. I hate this analogy, but it's what's popping in my head, so I'm going to go with it. There are certain people, and I've seen this happen, that are very much, they want to get married because their goal is a great wedding. I don't understand that myself, but maybe that's more popular. I don't know. I don't get it. It just goes right over my head why that's important. But some people, they can't wait to have the great wedding, and they want to get married so they can have this great wedding. Some people, literally, the wedding is the goal. I don't get it. I'm just saying that happens, and they're giving me that analogy. It bothers me. Bothers me. So, for example, if you realize that this person is all excited about a wedding, realize once they hit their goal, they're done. This isn't a good nor bad card. They're just telling you, once they got what they want, they're out. Be aware of that. This is definitely that energy. So I feel like you can work with that. Whatever the situation is, because you're going to hear from them, they're going to talk to you, and you're going to realize they're very centered on this one piece. That piece is their goal. They hit that goal, we're done. Because I'm getting they're going to leave. they're going to be like, I've gone through this long enough. I don't want to do this anymore. I got what I wanted out of it with a Page of Cups. Like, this is enough. I don't want any more. I'm going to lighten my load. I'm going to leave. They're going to realize that they're making a bad decision after the fact. They're going to try to play this in and out energy. Here today, gone tomorrow. Can I come back? Okay, no, I'm going. No, okay, I'll come back today. Well, no, I'm not going to be here now. Like, they'll flounder back and forth. They'll try to, but I feel like once they've shown their true colors, it's just they're going to slowly step away far more and more and more and more. Why are you so happy with this? I feel like this is actually a good thing. Once you realize the goal that they're centered on, and you start realizing that's literally all they want, I feel like that's going to sit in your brain. For some reason, this is really, really a good reading for you. This is where the energy really lifts for you. Because I feel like I'm noticing it. That's their goal. That's all they want. And as I keep going forward, I'm really sinking into what this person actually, why they're actually here. It seems to simplify things very well for you. Kind of like, that's what they want. That's really, I think that's all they want. What does that mean for me? Am I okay helping them get that goal and just letting them ditch? Or am I realizing the farther this goes, the more I'm seeing that's the proof? Do I need to, like, when they go, like, you know, smile and wave and go, yeah, bye. Like, okay, go. I think you're going to be at peace with it when they go. I think you're going to be ready for it. I think you're going to be fully expecting it, because as you keep looking forward from here on, you're going to be like, you know what? That's all they seem to care about is that one goal. And if we talk about something else, they're just not really interested. I think when they get that goal, they're going to be gone. I feel like this is really changing the energy around you. You got the Magician with the Hermit. Like, you're really thinking about this. You're putting a lot into this. Kind of like, all right, I think I can depend on them to there. But I think that's it. They're going to flounder back and forth after that. I think it's better to cut your losses after that. Like, I wouldn't let them flounder. Because I'm getting what comes in as the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of like, you have better opportunities. As soon as that happens and they start floundering, because they feel like they're kind of like, oh, I'm done, I'm going to go. But then they come back. It's kind of like somebody when they break up with you. They break up with you and then they're like, well, maybe we could get back together. And then they just kind of ignore you. Maybe we could still be friends. Like, every time they want something, every time it benefits them, they want to get back together, whatever that benefit is. Take that where you want to take that. But it's kind of like realizing they're only here when it benefits them. I don't know. This seems to be giving you closure on something. It seems to be, because like the Love card is coming in, something so much better comes in. This is causing closure with this. I feel like this is really good. I feel like you know this already, though. Again, you got that Five of Cups hanging over you, kind of like you have your feelings about the situation anyway. And now it's being proven that you were right. Judgment is going in your favor. And I feel like there might be a conflict in the future. Maybe. But it's completely in your control. If there's conflict in the future, it's because you feel like you need to tell this person. You need to tell this person whatever you need to tell them. And it may be, because I know Taurus is very strong. And if you hit a moment where you're just kind of like, I've had enough. And I need this person to know, not only do I see what they're doing, I'm not putting up with what they're doing anymore, and they're not welcome anymore. I've seen that happen. But Taurus gets just to that point where they're just freaking done. And I don't really know if Taurus is really one to scream and yell, but like they'll get very direct and kind of like, this is what it is, and I'm done, and stop showing up and giving me my key, never darken my doorstep again. And when they make their point, you know it, and this is not like, it's kind of like, this isn't a negotiation, this is me informing you. That's it. That's where you might come from. Kind of like, if you think this is a negotiation, you're wrong. I'm telling you, now give me my key, don't come near my house again, because I just want to answer the door. You're not welcome here anymore. And I feel like when Taurus gets to that point, though, it's very strong. Like, when you tell somebody they're not welcome anymore, I don't see Taurus saying that like a negotiation. Like, I'm not saying for now. I'm saying you're done. Don't ever come back. And by shutting that door down, something much better is coming in. So whatever you're shutting down, you are literally cleaning the slate off so something else could be there. It's kind of like, it's kind of like there's too much on the table. And when I'm shutting it down, that's the equivalent of clearing off the table. I'm putting everything away. What goes in the garbage goes in the garbage. What goes upstairs goes upstairs. What goes to other people goes to other people. Table's cleared off. Now that the table's completely cleared off, I can put something new on it. And something much better is coming in. It's kind of like whatever I had on the table, maybe it was a lot of work stuff. Maybe I had work stuff here. I had some bills I had to organize over there. I had some, recipes I needed to organize over here. But then this is like cleaning all that up. Everything went where it was supposed to go. People got what they were supposed to get. Oh yeah, I was keeping that in the corner of the table, so I didn't forget to give that to so-and-so. They got their stuff. The table's cleared off. And you're like, you know what? I didn't get this table to be a catch-all. I actually wanted to use this table for a dinner. So now I'm like, all right, let me get the correct tablecloth I want. Let me find the dishes I want here. Let me cook what I want to cook here. Let me have what I want to have. Let me invite who I want to invite. You're clearing out the energy that wasn't working for you. And whatever you really do want is ready to come in, and you're going to claim it. Because judgment is in your favor, too. The love card with judgment in your favor, like, for Taurus, to me, this makes perfect sense. Kind of like, for me to get what I really want, I got to clear out what's not working. And this is what this moment is. Time to clear out what's not working. So I can truly have what I truly want. And judgment is saying you're going to get it. In your time, in the timing that works for you. Because I feel like this isn't all happening in 5 minutes, but I also feel like I don't really want it all to happen in 5 minutes, so it should be cohesive with the way you want things to work anyway. Are we good? I think we're there. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4. astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, same email, it's listed below with the information on how to do that. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.